Okay, guys, so we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly, what am I going to be? Your friendly control today, because today we are returning to our adventure, playing a mashup of two of my favorites, actually. One is the RPG we're using, and that is Champions 6th Edition, the classic, or the most recent version of the classic superhero RPG. And we are using that to play... Oh, I didn't bring my copy of the core book for it, but an adventure that is in the Dracula Dossier line. It's something from the EDOM files. Dracula Dossier, if you're not familiar with it, is a mega campaign, improvised mega campaign that was published for the Night's Black Agents RPG, which I've run every game other than that, I guess, for a while. And we are playing one of the adventures out of EDOM files called 3 Days of the Bat, I think. 4 Days of the Bat. Guys, you get one extra day. It's terrific. It's like Dracula Daylight Savings. With me today are the stars of our 4 Days of the Bat adventure. I'll go the order I've got you on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who the super agent is that you're playing. First up is Carl.
Hello, I am playing Santiago Villagatos, also known as the Jaguar.
Nice. Next up is James.
Hi, I'm James. I am playing Quantum, the Flying Doctor.
Very nice. Next up is...
He's American, not Australian, but there you go.
Next up is David.
Hi, everyone. I'm David. I'm playing Solitaire, a former assassin skilled in the dark arts.
Very nice. And last, but certainly not least, is Graham.
Hi, I'm Graham. I am playing Sam Saunders, who is a British agent and is known as Crusader.
Very nice. So, guys, we were talking a little beforehand. It has been, at the time of recording, either 4 or 6 weeks since we last played. What do you guys recall having happened last time?
We were in Emily's apartment, doing a little bit of reconnaissance when we realized we were the apartment was being watched. And clearly we'd given our presence away as from a car across the street. By the time we didn't know was it Elena, and some of her goons emerged to come and have a chat with us. And we briefly tried to talk to her, but she was quite pushy and then instantly tried to mind control people. So we had a bit of a fight in the stairway and sort of up through the levels of the building and onto the roof. She was able to briefly mind control Quantum, but thankfully the Solitaire is also trained in a little bit of mind control, so was able to help Quantum break out of that. And we ended up defeating her while Jaguar took on half a dozen or so of her henchmen out in the streets. These, however, seem to be mortal, not like the two goons we fought previously. We were able to take her captive and bring her to Until. And we sort of looked through them. We had some false IDs on them, which looked like they were done in a hurry, but possibly East German intelligence. There's a little bit of sort of makeshift disguises. So we took her back to the safe house, where we looked to interrogate her. We brought Iger in. That's as our local liaison. So I think I went and picked her up and teleported her in, which isn't a very pleasant experience for anyone not used to traveling through darkness. And then we tried to figure out what was going on, because the 3 people we captured were also East Germans, possibly Stasi. And we thought maybe Elena was Romanian and possibly a sort of Renfield-esque character. But she was very friendly to us. She ended up speaking Spanish, so Santiago did most of the questioning of her. And she was quite open about working for the Master, and like how the Master is like the coming storm that will sort of annihilate all before it. And she did give away that the Master had sent a hound called Adam. And I think Solitaire sort of kind of revealed or gave away that she'd been in touch with someone of that name, and she had called him a necrosit, and said something about the Master not going to be pleased that Adam had been quite naughty by reaching out.
Right.
But we're not quite sure whether necrosit did, although I think Prendeville at Excalibur will try and find out a little bit more for us.
Now, I think he gave you some information as well, didn't he?
Yes, I think he mentioned that. He actually came back with something. So it was a World War I era German occultic program to try and make super soldiers, or to keep those that have been injured or disabled in the fighting for longer. So it's possible that Adam is a World War I veteran.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think as the last thing, we were on our way to go to where Emily was going to phone, because I think at 7 tonight she's going to, if she's still alive and all of that, she's going to try and reach out.
Yeah.
We wanted to be there.
7:02 she'll be calling in.
Yeah, but it's also very clear that the Master is particularly, so from what Elena said, the Master wants whatever is in Emily's suit, the briefcase she took. We don't know what it is or why.
This was from 2 sessions ago as well, but I believe that you had somebody asked for help as well, didn't they?
Yes, so Adam had previously reached out via mirrors, so we also have a date with Adam later tonight.
Yeah.
As he had sort of reached out to help, which is what Solitaire gave away during the interrogation. She's not trained in this sort of thing. And then Elena said, "Ooh, the Master won't be happy about that." But I guess makes us think that Adam is genuine, unless it's some really convoluted plan within the plan.
Mm-hmm. So,
which I guess it could be.
In a game based on Night Black agents? Come on.
Yeah.
So, then, Crusader, any questions that you would have had about what has been learned over the last 2 sessions?
No, I'll take that all on board and thank you for his information, if I can.
Okay. So, Crusader, is there anything that you would have been doing? We can excuse your absence by you doing legwork elsewhere in West Berlin, or perhaps across the wall. Is there anything further that in the day that the others were investigating Emily's thing that you would want to investigate or try and uncover?
No, I suppose he would have been trying to find out more about Emily's location.
Okay.
And you know, so going through contacts, going through the sort of police procedural stuff, all that kind of stuff, just combing through it to see if there's any clues as to where she's ended up.
You guys did learn one other thing as well about the Eager. Inspector Eager shared where your Romanian agents may be as well.
Right.
Do you recall that she shared there was a contact of hers?
There's a hotel.
That's right.
And the owner is a informant of hers.
Correct.
We shouldn't reveal or ruin for her, but if we wanted to investigate the Stasi angle, potential Stasi angle. Yeah,
it's Pension Mintplatz near the Tiergarten. Berthold Dohlmann is the owner and the contact. She was requested not to, if you do choose to go there, to not spoil that he is a source for her, for Soviet agents making their way across the border. Then, unless there's anything else, guys, we need to figure out how you are going to arrange this. The call is coming in at a apartment not far from a Wohnung, if you will, not far from the. Is it Wohnung? Is that right?
Wohnung, yeah.
Wohnung, okay. So that was like, would I get a bad sound or a good sound from Duolingo with that? I don't know. Then you were talking about what security precautions, and I guess the other thing I want to ask is what you wish to do with your captive, Elena. Quantum's assessment of her is that she appears to be approaching baseline normal once again. What all those supernatural powers that she exhibited, she doesn't seem to have the super strength, the enthralling gaze, any of the things, the ability to turn into mist that she exhibited before. So perhaps it's a limited resource that she can draw on.
That's weird.
Interesting.
Do you have a secure holding facility? I think just like they're in. Have someone keep on observation.
They have a place where they could hold mortals. Certainly, the concern is Until does not have the experience with the supernatural the way that Excalibur does, and the person who Excalibur sends along, Prendergast, is definitely a seasoned, spy, but he doesn't have the experience either. Crusader's really the one who's got the experience with the weird stuff, but it's more, punching it in the face and stopping it from, harming Her Majesty's realm as opposed to the actual workings of magic. You had some success with that before, though, Solitaire. Remember, you use your rituals or your knowledge of ritual magic to sort of set up a warding thing. Do you have any concerns about, from what Quantum can tell, she's a normal person or as close to it as, much closer to it than what she was before? Do you want to toss her in a cell? Sorry, go ahead, Graham.
I could just spend time observing her,
There's much eye rolling at that point.
Well, I think if we maybe put some of the classic defenses in place, if there's this sort of Dracula's influence that grants her power, if we surround her with garlic and crosses and the usual sort of, then maybe that blocks his gifting of the powers across distance.
Possibly. There was something interesting.
Mild sedative.
Like the defenses they had at the listening post that was attacked.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you wish to adopt those, that's fine. And then likewise, you could bring medical staff in Quantum if you wish to create some kind of sedative, like a medically induced coma thing. That would definitely be something you could do, particularly if you're worried about him warning people or her warning anyone about.
I think we'll need to do something like that.
Okay. So you need not make a roll for that. That's, I think, something that you'll be able to concoct. And then Solitaire will get the wards up. Crusader and Jaguar, anything you guys wish to do in the interim before making your way to the apartment?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poised and ready.
Then we talked a little bit about how to transport yourself there and how to keep watch over the apartment. Quantum can fly quite quickly at like 260 kilometers an hour or something like that. Wow. Solitaire can teleport a fair distance, but I think it's like a half kilometer. Is that at most?
Yeah. And I can fall with style.
Definitely.
You up, and then you can glide.
Yeah. In our Champions campaign, the guard one of the Robert's character, when he takes damage, he can absorb the damage and then grow and get stronger and whatnot. So, like, a routine strategy with the group now is throw him at the ground and then blast him with your thing to start the fight so that he can swing.
Nice.
So less glamorous side of superheroics. Yeah. So then, how would you like to transport? You guys have access to a vehicle. Prenderville will be going with you as well. you can picture it's going to be like a one-bedroom apartment. This is not a very fancy, concealed place. It's in West Germany, West Berlin, but it is part of. It's not actually part of the British Embassy proper. And let's say it's on the 3rd floor of this, so you can sort of strategize accordingly. It probably is the top floor as well.
I guess,
Go ahead, Carl. Sorry.
yeah, I guess Crusader and Santiago probably take the car, while the other ones can teleport or fly. Because Jaguar can jump, but it's not like Hulk jump. It's limited. But it's non-combat is 28 meters, so horizontal leap. So it's not good for. You see this like black Jaguar jumping around Berlin.
Yeah. I think he did freak out somebody in before. Yeah. So like in the,
tabloids,
80s Bond version of this, it would be the same, what's his name? Buford, whatever, the sheriff who kept showing up. And then he'd be the one who keeps seeing you throughout Berlin while he's on on vacation with his wife. So you two will be going by car?
I think so, right? And then when we get closer, I can change. And
what Prenderville will say as well is that he's welcome to have as many of you on the call as you like. You know the circumstances here better than he, and rather than relying on his imperfect understanding of what you may have uncovered, he'll have her on a voice, like a what do you call speakerphone?
Okay.
Who wants to be in the call? Who wants to be on watch? How would you like to be on watch? What do you think?
Like watch her apartment. Is that what we're thinking?
Well, it's not her apartment. It's a safe house where the call is coming in. One of the British safe houses. But we talked last time that they seem to be aware of the listening post. So there's a question of whether the safe house is going to be safe. What do you guys think?
I think Solitaire is planning on being with Prenderville when he does the call, just in case there's some long-range mind control shenanigans and the person on the other side of the phone is compromised or isn't Emily.
Okay.
Yes. Maybe I can make my way to the building opposite and get on the roof. That seems to me.
Okay. Yeah, I'll crouch on the roof as Jaguar with Quantum, just in case something happens.
On the roof opposite or the roof, the building itself?
The opposite. I could probably jump across.
Okay.
Or jump down and jump up.
And then Crusader?
I think I should take the call.
Okay. So
or at least be physically present.
Okay. So 2 present in the room and 2 on the opposite roof, and I'll swap your tokens around. All right. Then, unless there's anything else, guys, we can cut to you guys. We would see Solitaire and Crusader get into the vehicle with Hugh. Oh, and I forgot to put it. Somebody shared a photo of the Berlin, of the 60s era Berlin car as well. I forgot to load it. But the 3 of you are in the vehicle, and we would see Quantum and Jaguar, making their way across the rooftop surreptitiously. As much as a, weird Jaguar and a glowing American can. When you guys position yourself, you find that the apartment itself has that kind of kept up by a maid but not regularly look to it. There's nobody who seems to have lived in here for quite some time. Prenderville makes a kind of a production out of making, getting everything in order, making sure the phone is set up properly, making sure the speaker thing is set up. He's got a pad to take notes and whatnot, gets himself done. And of course, Crusader, since you are junior, Can you put the kettle on too?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Is it still 2 sugars or are you? Yeah. Okay.
And the lead up to this is March, so I imagine it's going to be dark by the time the call comes in. Quantum and Jaguar, would you each give us a perception check? That'll be under the core tab.
Perception.
Okay. Oh, I was going to mention we're going to try playing with hero points today. So you guys will have 1 for every hour. So you will start with 1. If you wish to re-roll, you can, or if you wish to save them, you're only going to have 3 throughout the session. So do you wish to re-roll, or are you good with what you got?
I'll stick with what I've got.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Okay.
Close.
So then, when 7:02 finally, so 7 o'clock hits, you can tell that Prenderville's getting a little nervous with the tapping of the foot. And then finally at 7:02, the phone rings. And Prenderville answers the phone, and there is a woman's voice on the other line. Hello? And Prenderville says, hello? Grant? And she says, yes. Yes, and the two of you in the room can hear, like, there is a very subtle kind of tremolo, as it were, in her voice, where she feels like she was almost overwhelmed by emotion by finally getting to contact someone. And she says, yes. And Prenderville says, I'm here with someone from Excalibur and someone from Until. They can hear you as well, Grant. You can refer to them as Crusader and Solitaire. She says, hello? Then, I'm following protocol. Both Solitaire and Crusader, you guys can give us perception checks if you like. Again, it's on the core tab. I think it's at the bottom in the center.
Gotcha. Sorry, it took a while.
Okay. So Solitaire and Crusader, you can hear, she's obviously calling from a payphone somewhere. 1 from the quality of the connection, and 2 from the sound of crowds in the background. And there is, you succeeded by 3, Solitaire. So you can hear some kind of, there's like a, not a horn, but like a kind of a beep or a noise in the background. And then there is a mention, there's the word Brandenburg, which comes out over the speaker. She must be calling from somewhere near the Brandenburg Gate. And she says, I'm alive. What now? And Prenderville says, do you have the attaché? And she says, yes, I do, but I want, and you can hear her voice tense up. I want confirmation that the attack wasn't from someone inside first. Kazakian, which you guys would recall is the guard outside, he let them in. Simon told him to stop, and Kazakian opened the door anyway. What happened? What is going on? And Prenderville looks over to you two.
Ms. Grant, the enemy we're dealing with has strong powers of persuasion. I guess we would assume she's familiar with super agents like us, right?
She would be aware, yeah. Like there's,
She's excited, right?
yeah.
She's exactly. I would say the mind. We strongly suspect mind control was involved, temporary at short distance.
Telepath.
Wow. Are you familiar with the vampire?
There's a bit of a pause in the other side. I mean, I've read Dracula.
Haven't we all? We suspect that is what is happening here. So you are in great danger. It would be best if we could meet up as quickly as possible, either by us coming to you or by you coming to a safe location.
I can meet. Just bear with me a sec here, guys. Yes. Tomorrow, noon, Ruvald Park.
Very good.
Good. You hear the phone hang up. Solitaire, let me quickly look at something here. So, the time comes, Quantum, I imagine you're the only one wearing potentially a watch. And we talked last time as well that you guys probably all have radio, so you can communicate with one another. This is kind of a Kirby-esque, version of Super Spies. So I think unnecessarily complicated gadgets are sort of the order of the day. Solitaire, here we go. Solitaire, would you give us a perception check once again, please? So Prenderville looks up at you and says, well, what do you make of that? And Solitaire, there is, before you can answer it, there's sort of a, you can feel as if something has moved through you. And there's a chill that runs from the base of your skull down to the tip of your tailbone. And you sort of look around the room, and there is a small vanity mirror that is in here, and you can see that it has begun to frost over, and there are words that are slowly being etched across in there.
Oh, dear.
We need to leave.
Pronto.
I think Solitaire would sort of take Prenderville by the shoulder, sort of like, we need to get out of here now.
And it says, wait, why?
We're not alone. Crusader, can you reach the others?
And he looks at you both and he says, then they know. Did they hear?
We don't know.
You have to stop them. They cannot know.
In which case, we'll hold firm. Quick, get the others.
Okay.
We can't fight them alone.
So if you sort of like try and check the small building, what you'd see, Crusader, is as you throw the door open, there is one of the adjoining rooms. You can see there is a cascade of mist that is falling out of the open window.
Okay.
And it is, unfortunately, Jaguar and Quantum, I think from where you position yourselves, you just weren't able to get an angle. You can't have every angle right on it. It seems as if they are, something was here, something may have overheard. What are you doing?
I'll follow them.
Okay. So
I
then,
will get the radio out and message Quantum and Jaguar, just like, we're compromised, enemy agent, and I sort of give the direction to the back of the house or where the mist is.
Okay.
Quantum knows what Emily Grant looks like, right?
yes.
Maybe you should head to the Brandenburg Gate and pick her up.
It'll be at noon tomorrow, 7 p.m. tonight.
Oh, I thought she was calling from the Brandenburg Gate.
She was, I think you would know she's probably not just hanging around there, though, right?
Right.
So you could, I mean, you could say that. I don't know, like, just, do you think that it's possible you might be able to find her?
I mean, if they know that we're going to meet tomorrow somewhere, that's already compromised. So I don't know. It's an idea.
But you would know this is, remember, 1960. This is, or 63. There's not perfect information. If this guy overheard, he needs to be able to communicate that back.
Oh, right. Okay.
So
Well, I guess, well, Jaguar is going to, is the guy, he's leaving the building or he's
no, so Crusader just spotted him, well, at least spotted
missed?
some mist that fell cascading out the window, and he is now in pursuit of this.
Okay, I guess I'll launch off into the air and try and follow to where Solitaire said.
Okay, so give me a sec here, guys. We're in Jaguar form here. Let's do this. I don't need you. Oh, you know what? I'm on the wrong map here. Hey. So what follows is a tell us, so I can place you properly on the map here. How do you see your characters conducting this pursuit?
Okay.
What would he see?
Assuming it's
Crusader.
on the other side of the building, I will fly up above and try and get a fix on some mist in the dark.
You got it. Jaguar, what about you?
Jaguar is going to pursue, like, to start running. I'm not leaping yet, but he's going to use his scent of magic to see if he can detect this thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Track it.
Okay. Solitaire, Crusader, what are you thinking?
Solitaire will check with Prenderville if he will be okay by himself. And then if he says, if he's okay with that, she will go to the window and sort of shadow step to keep up with the mist.
Yeah. He looks and you finally, like, maybe, however you may have been thinking about Prenderville before, you see, like, a guy who would have been active in the field 30 years ago, look at you and be like, I'm fine, young lady. Find them. And Crusader.
I carefully put the cup of tea down so I don't spill it, and then I throw myself out the window.
All right, so Crusader is racing along the streets. Quantum is in the air. Solitaire is teleporting. Are you like teleporting through the ground, or not through the ground, on the ground, or are you trying to keep a vantage point, or are you alternating between the two?
I think she'll try and keep a vantage point so that she can sort of, if she gets too low and loses track of where everyone is, so she'll sort of do like rooftop to rooftop from now.
Okay. Then let me show you here. I'm going to position. Okay. Okay. What you find is, let me bring you over to our map here. you guys are right here. Position yourself. You're kind of proceeding to the west in here. What has reformed, because he seems to be moving faster on foot. Crusader, maybe you're a little further forward here. And your quarry is right here. Kind of racing up those stairs, maybe heading to something. U-Bahn station, or not U-Bahn station. It's underground, not over. But heading up in any event, perhaps to get in the building, perhaps who knows where. But he looks back and sees you, and there is a bit of a feral grin that comes to this thing's face when he sees you. Kind of fades away when he sees the bright form of Quantum go over. And then Solitaire, you sort of appear on the top of the building. Jaguar, you're racing, almost catching up to where Crusader is, following the stink of these things that you had sensed before. And that is when you realize why there's a grin on his face, because it appears that they were intentionally bringing you into the clumsiest ambush any GM has ever set up. And they seem to have appeared in force with, if not all, then seemingly most of the forces you saw on the various bits of surveillance. So give me a moment here to get everyone in our turn order here. Then we'll make Mitt the schmacken. Let's see here. Well, that's right. So what have I done wrong here? Oh, are you guys on this page? You are? Okay. There we go. All right. And Jaguar and Quantum and Crusader. Okay. Is that right? Ooh, Crusader, so let me get to the top here. There we go. And I've got these guys set up as well. It's them and them. All right, we got everybody ready to go here. As is always the case, we start in phase or segment first. So, you guys can see, so if you do, I'm not sure how far zoomed out you are, there are 2 tokens in the bottom right. You can ignore those. Those are my initiative trackers. And you will notice as well, I have the rat labeled as separate from the rest. So he is here as well. First up is Crusader. Crusader, what are you doing? And as a reminder, because we haven't played the champions in a bit, decide what you're doing, set your powers, set your combat skill levels, pay your endurance, then take your turn. So, Crusader, what are you thinking?
I'm rushing over to the one I can see by the steps to the northeast of me.
Okay. Are you using a half move or a full? Remember, half segment is half your move.
My move is pretty good.
18. So it'll be 9 would be your half, and I think each...
that'll be half then, I think.
It will be 9 meters. 18 meters is your full move, so that'll put you to there.
Okay.
But that'll be your full phase in.
So I'm looking at this here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm headed in that direction.
So here's what you could do. Remember, you got different maneuvers you can do. You can move through or move by. It's kind of the equivalent of a charge.
I'll do a move by.
Okay.
Yep. Take that
So
one.
then, okay, so we got to set up on your character sheet. You can untick the block range attacks thing because that only applies when you're blocking range attacks. Under the combat skill levels in the top right there.
Oh yeah, block ranged attacks can go. Yeah.
Okay. Then, for move by, your velocity will be 18 meters. So in the situational modifiers, you can put that down.
Okay. Yeah.
You currently have everything in damage. Is that what you intended it to do?
Yeah.
The reason I ask is well, fuck it. No, we'll find out.
So do I do OCV? Is that what I'm doing here?
So OCV is your offensive combat value. DCV is your defensive combat value. The half
Gotcha.
DC increases the damage of your attack.
Right. Okay.
So depending, the reason I ask is because your OCV and DCV are going to be at -2 because of the maneuver.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So do I? Everything's ticked under half DC at the moment. I think that might just be standard.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can pick whether you wish that to be under OCV instead or DCV. You can change that at the start of each turn.
Okay, I'll go for OCV this time.
Okay.
Is that martial arts?
Either you're using hand-to-hand and it's a martial arts you're using, martial arts maneuver. Sure.
Okay. Okay. I'll do those.
Okay.
And yeah. And then I make a roll.
Go to powers.
That's where I am.
Melee attack. You got it.
Baby. Okay. I don't know if this is all going to work, but let's just go for it.
Okay. Hit DCV 9, so you can move yourself over there. And holy shit, 34 stun. What does it look like? Is you throw yourself, using your momentum, slamming this guy as you move by.
Yeah, I'm sort of like Nap of Earth, almost, with sort of cloak out, sort of fist forward.
Yeah. Wow. All right. So he takes, let's see here, 8 is 26, but he is undead. So go. Takes that. And that is not more than his constitution. So you hit this guy, but you can feel like you're hitting dried, piece of meat.
Yeah.
Jaguar, you're up next. What are you doing?
I'd like to. Are these guys up top?
They are.
Up
Yeah.
on the roof. He's gonna try to leap. He's gonna leap up. I don't know if I can make it.
What's your leap? I think it's 2. It's basically
vertical leap is 12 meters. Horizontal leap is 14 meters.
Definitely you can make it.
Combat. Yeah. Okay. He's gonna leap up.
So it's 12 meters. Then that'll be your full move. Would be to get up there, or full action.
Okay.
Unless you could do exactly like what Crusader did and do a move through.
Yeah, I like to do like a move through.
Sure. So what you're going to do is set the move through.
Okay.
You were going to decide where, you got your combat levels picked, and your velocity under the situational modifiers. On the right-hand side, it's like 2 under where your combat skill levels are. You'll put that down as 12.
The OCV modifier is -2. Is that right?
No, the velocity is going to be 12. It'll automatically calculate. Oh, and do a move by, not move through.
Move by.
Well, I mean, you can do either, to be honest. You do more damage with a move through, but you potentially take damage as well.
Yeah.
I'll move by.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to get. Okay, where is the velocity thing? I'm sorry.
Under situational modifiers. So on the right-hand side, combat skill levels, penalty skill levels, and then at 12.
12. Okay.
You said that's your leap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then can I smell that they're undead? I guess.
Definitely. You definitely can smell that.
And
Yeah.
He's gonna use his claws.
Go right ahead.
So what do I do? Shoot.
Just click on the claws under the name. That'll use power.
Okay.
Beautiful. DCV 10. All right, so you leap up and land down on these guys. They have 3 resistance, so that'll be 6 body, but they are undead. They shred into them, and let's see here. Stun damage would be 3 times 6 is 18. Minus, okay, so there we go. All right, Quantum.
I think then I will. I don't think I can move and attack because I'm not going to do any.
You can.
Throughs and the like. I guess I will go.
I mean, you've got a pretty decent. Why can't you move and attack?
Oh, I could move. I could fly 40 meters, but would that not take up my entire?
You could, but remember, you got a pretty substantial range with your
range. Yeah, the blast.
All of your abilities, right? So, like if you can see the penalties you would take under, if you go to the combat tab.
Mm-hmm. Combat tab, yeah.
Take a look at the penalties. So, like up to 16 meters or 8 squares or 8 hexes away is only -2.
Okay, so if I move.
So, for instance, you could move 10 squares or 10 hexes and still make an attack. We'll assume that you're about 4 meters up right now, unless you want to be higher.
Yep, so I could move here.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'd smack the guy that's, I guess, 4 meters away.
Okay.
Do it.
So are you guys picking your own
In
targets?
my powers, so that's my powers is.
Oh, this guy here you mean, right? Or do you mean that guy?
The one north of me, yep.
Okay.
So I've got flight on, I've got my force field up,
Okay.
and I will do a penetrating attack.
Okay. So go ahead and click on pay your endurance.
Pay my endurance. Ooh, that cost a lot.
Force field is only first round. It costs money or endurance. So you got your. So I saw your DCV is currently set to, or your combat level is currently set to DCV. Did you want that still?
UCV. I've got my shield up, so.
Put it to OCV, you mean?
Yep, I've moved it to OCV
Okay.
now.
Whenever you're ready. So 4 meters away is any.
Yeah,
No
I've put it
modifier.
to No modifier. So and powers. So let me just go.
Yeah, that's a big hit. Zorch. And that is, let's see here, 8. So that'll be 24. Get this.
So, armor piercing. Yep.
They take the hit pretty well. Oh, penetrating though, right?
Penetrating. Armor
Okay.
piercing. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so then that is 4 more. Nice. Okay, so that is still unfortunately not enough to stun them. Solitaire, what are you doing?
Solitaire will teleport forward.
Okay. You could do up to half your full as a half action if you want to also do something.
15, so she'll teleport to there.
Okay. Remind us, what does your teleport look like?
She'll be sort of wreathed in shadows and they collapse in on themselves. Then so,
Love it.
and then I think I can do. My Mystic Blast has auto fire 3 shots.
Yeah, so
So I will try and get both of the ones on the roof here.
I think it's every 2 that you exceed the DCV. You hit with an extra 1, but you do need to pay endurance for all the shots you take.
Okay.
So which ones are you targeting?
These 2, the ones on the roof here.
Love it. Okay. So then the second one will take a -2 penalty because of the range, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got yourself 1 square further forward. or hex?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, then whenever, so set your, tick your powers, set your combat skill levels, pay endurance, and then make your attack.
Endurance, and I have to pay an extra one for this.
And you can pay for each individual power as well, as long as the GM set up properly. All right, then that is, you hit with all three. So the first one does, but you do need to walk auto fire between targets. So one of the shots will be lost in the gap between the two. But, okay. So then that is 29 stun. And your Mystic Blast, is it physical damage or?
Energy.
Energy damage. Love it.
Okay. So purplish black rays of just power.
Love it. Okay. So they are much less resistant to that. Then that one takes 35 divided by 2. Okay. It's that. And then the second one, go ahead and roll damage again. Too good. Let's click on that attack once again and let's just see. Whoa! Big hit.
Oh.
Okay. Look at that.
Gosh, as they say.
All right. Now, because it's a physical damage as well, why don't you give us a 2d6 roll for that second one? Actually, for both of them. So the first one does not do any knockback. Second one, give us a 2d6 roll again. Oh, shit. You don't knock them off the roof, unfortunately. Then it is, laranata. I don't know what the Romanian word for rat is. So the rat is going to transform into mist, and actually he'll transform into a bat.
Oh,
and
nice.
And begins flying across, and then the vampire thugs begin their turn. Let's do some. Okay, they can move. 1, 2, 3. Okay, they have to actually use their full. That one needs his full action to get in on you. These ones will transform into bats and begin flying across. This one will have to non-combat move. Actually, no, he's going to... I'll mark the one that was listening in with the red dot there. Is that easier? What's more... I'll put a bunch of dots on so there's no question as to who he is. That's probably the easiest way. He is going to run forward one. Here we go. Over to here. Actually, no, these guys are overconfident fucking criminals, so he'll start running in. Uses no, he just wants non-combat. But he's moving in. These will... this guy will move in, and we'll have 2 attacking you. This guy transforms into a bat, and put blue for bat, how about? Name with a blue dot on it is currently in bat form.
Does that mean we can stamp on them?
Then this one is going to, I think, clamber up the side of the building here and then start running towards you, Quantum. Can't quite get that far. And these ones will leap down, crawling down the side of the building, getting ready to come into the fray. All right, I only have a couple that are attacking. Jaguar, what is your DCV currently?
7.
7, okay. So that is 11 plus 6 is 17, 18, and you have 11 or less to hit you. Okay, so this one in front of you lashes out at you, manages to connect, and His hands are claws as well.
Oof, come on. Steady. It's not cricket.
Okay. That is 7 points of chilling damage.
Yeah,
You have 8 points of resistant damage in Jaguar form. So it does nothing to you. Solitaire. This one, what is your DCV?
6.
6. Okay. So I need 12 or less to get you. And I hit. And he is likewise going to try and claw you. Ooh. 10 points. How much resistant damage do you have?
I thankfully put up my mystical shield, so I have 15.
Nice! So it claws across, yeah, and hits this magical barrier. Crusader, what is your DCV currently?
Well, I think my sheet is telling me my DCV is 11.
Nice! Holy shit!
That's right, but I don't know.
Let's see. No, you're quite capable at hand-to-hand combat.
Okay, I mean, do let me know if that's wrong.
Let's see. 9 and +2 from the maneuver.
Does that count? I don't know. I've
Oh, you know what? Because you've got martial strike ticked. Should be 9.
It's. I'm sorry. I was heading for the next round. So.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No,
so your DCV stays what it is. So you should keep it. It actually should be.
Yeah. Right.
There we go. 7. So. Then. So 7 is the correct one because of the maneuver you took.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Then. This one that you hit, you can see that at a glance, this thing seemed to be a normal human. Now there's absolutely no mistaking what this thing is. Its face turns all to fangs and it tries to get you down. And it says something in Romanian that it sort of it triggers something in you, like you would recognize what it's calling you for some reason. It misses you, though. And then the second one, let's see here, it misses you as well. 16. All right. That is the end of segment 12. We have post-segment 12 recovery. Everyone can click on recover once. And then we start our first round proper. Crusader, you're up. What are you doing?
Quick, it's going to be a to the throat melee strike, martial strike, I think it was.
Okay.
Where is that thing? There it is. Bosh.
Set your combat levels where you want them.
I think it's OCV.
Okay.
My velocity is now 0, if that's right.
So just this may be obvious as well, so forgive me if I'm repeating what's obvious. If you are having trouble hitting, OCV is a good thing to go with. If you're having trouble, if you want to keep yourself hard to hit, right. DCV is what you go with. If you want to just hit fucking harder, the half DC is what you're going with. And you can split those among however you like if you've got multiple levels.
Okay, I'm going to go OCV this time, but... maybe that's the wrong thing, but I should do that. Their
unmodified DCV is a 6.
Okay.
If that helps for judging difficulty.
I think that's all set right, but let's just go. See what happens.
Nice. Okay. Just enough to connect with this fella, and that is 30 points. So let's see here. One thing to bear in mind too, you guys know these are vampires, so if there's anything you wanted to anything you think that would be particularly effective against vampires, they have well-known folkloric vulnerabilities that can increase damage or even allow them to, or make them lose their ability to reduce damage. Currently, every time you hit these guys, they've got an ability called damage reduction that halves the damage you're doing. That's why you're packing at these things and not doing quite as much. You may remember as well, Solitaire, your Mental Blast was devastatingly effective against these things because they don't have resistance to that. Sorry, Crusader, getting back to you, that is minus 8, 22, so here we go. And that was a strike that would have shattered the jaw of any other normal mortal, but it's just not hitting quite as hard with these things.
Doing this wrong. Yeah, good. Okie dokie.
Okay. Jaguar.
What I'd like to do, I'd see how I'd like to jump here in between and then strike at both of them, like with a multiple attack.
Good. Okay, so here's how you do that. Let's take a look at your. So typically, when you can make multi attacks, but that is a full phase action, unless you have a ability called Rapid Attack. Yeah, which Quantum and Crusader I think have that. Okay. Yeah, but you do not. So you wouldn't be able to. But you could attack this one twice if you want to try and like.
I'll try. I'll just attack that one twice then.
Sure. Okay. So then what we're doing is you're going to pick multiple attack, number of attacks, 2. You got to set right. Yep. You cleared your velocity. Perfect. Set your combat levels, pay your endurance, and then whenever you're ready.
Pay the endurance and then attack.
Okay. Oof. Okay, so that first one is a miss, but you could spend your hero point. It's now 12 o'clock. You guys have a second hero point. Do you want to re-roll that first attack?
I'll re-roll the first attack.
Go ahead. Shit. Not much better.
Yeah.
Why is that so... Hold up. It's just a shitty roll. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so but the first one, the second one does hit. 16 body. Holy shit. So that is 15 in half. Tell us what it looks like as this first vampire is torn apart.
Yeah. I think Jaguar just like, I missed with the first attack, right? I missed with the first attack, and I probably curse or mutter, that was just a feint, and I got him with the second.
So this thing falls back, and then very slowly kind of... You can see it beginning to fade away till being just a fanged skeleton behind.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Quantum, what are you doing?
Quantum will stay hovering where she is, but she'll try doing a full blast.
Oh. Ooh.
Let's see how that works.
Who are you targeting? The one on the ground? The bat that's coming for you?
The one I hit already. The bat.
Oh, the bat. Yep, you got it. Okay.
I may as well see if that does anything to him.
Okay. Did you pay your endurance as well?
Yep.
And make sure you didn't pay for your force shield.
I didn't. Yep.
Didn't. Okay, perfect. All right, so you Zorch him. That is a solid hit. Geez, DC 12. 37 minus 8 is 29. That is 14. Look at this. You hammer this thing and give us a 1d6 roll because he is in flight now, which means it's only 1d6 we roll for knockback. So if you're looking for something effective, that is 9 squares back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 18 meters. Then Solitaire.
Having realized that these might be more susceptible to her mental powers, she will focus on the one in front of her, and her eyes will just flash with purple energy, and she'll get hopefully a brain aneurysm.
Love it.
Yeah. Did you say we don't have to pay every round for mystical field or force field?
For Quantum's does not. Hers is built that way. Yours, let me see. I think yours you may need to.
Yeah, okay. So then I get mental strike, force, mystical field.
Widget costs or demands a high cost here. It's only 4 though, so I guess there's that.
Yeah, it's not too bad. And then I will try and Mystic Strike him.
Okay. Solid. So that would be, it says DCV, it's actually against MCV, which is the mental combat value. Which is a 3. So yeah, that's a big hit.
Wow.
The mental blast.
Yeah, and he has 0 defenses against that, and he has no what do you call it? No mental defense. So what does it look like as you render this one unconscious?
I think she'll stare at him. Her eyes will flash with purple, and then his eyes will sort of start bleeding, and it's like that is over.
Okay, and he is unconscious. The rat is up next. He is bat form, I think. he's going to fly over here, still in bat form. Vampire thugs. All right, these guys transform back to their mortal form, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are going to move over here and run into you. These fellas are going to have to. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're starting to move in.
Yeah, I'm going to get.
Okay, what is your DCV currently, Crusader?
Well, hang on, I got it wrong last time. So I now think it's well, it's a good question. It's a very good question. My offensive martial strike is a DCV of +2. No, so I think it is.
That's right, 11. Yeah. So then that is I need a 7 or less in order to hit you.
Oh, okay.
Miss my first attack. Miss with my second attack. This fella had jumped up. He is gonna try. Okay, he's gonna try and do a move through on Quantum. Nice. And sort of like grab her out of the air. Races along, leaps up. What's your DCV currently, Quantum?
It's, I think, 8.
8. Not a very good chance. I need a 6 or less in order to get on this. I did not get it. He will be landing quite hard in a moment. Crusader, you're up again. What are you doing?
Oh, right. Sorry. My martial strikes do an extra 2d6 damage. Is that right? Is that factored in on the sheet?
It is. As long as you're clicking on the melee strike.
All right. I think I might be able to take this. Well, mind you, I'm going to take 1 down. I haven't got anything. I haven't got like silvered knuckle dusters or anything, have I? No. Okay. It's just I'm going to just twonk him then.
If you want to hit really hard, your offensive strike does +4 damage classes, so +4d6 damage.
It's just he's weak, isn't he? He's on his way out. This one.
Mm-hmm.
I could try a really big hit. How does that work? So which is I do martial strike.
Click on offensive strike.
There, that one down there.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So it's -2 to hit, +1 to your DCV, but it does 4 extra dice of damage.
That's right.
So if you wanted to balance the two, I mean, you could put it all into OCV. If you really want to hit hard on your combat tab, you could put keep 2 OCV, 2 of your levels in OCV to offset the penalty, and then you could put 2 into damage class to get another extra dice.
Right. So would that be like that?
No, that's a DCV. It's half DC is what you want them in. There you go. Perfect.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. In which case I go kapow.
Oh, 1 second here. I fucked it up. It was not. There you go. Sorry. Go ahead. Yes. Now kapow.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's 48. You did this time. What does it look like as you put this one down?
Okay. I think he actually sort of cartwheels back, sort of clutching his throat.
So you like throat punch this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. He is down.
And there's just a moment as I sort of turn and with narrowed eyes look at the one to my right.
And the word that the other one says to you is cruciatur.
I could just say thank you.
Jaguar, what are you doing?
The slash worked really well, so I'm gonna try to double slash this guy.
You got it.
Also, so I think he's in a bloodlust. So
here we go.
Powers, pain endurance, go.
Hey, that is a solid hit. 12 for the first one, and your second attack. So 16 body. Solid hit for the second one too. So let's see here. That is 3 resistance. So that is 13. Wow, look at this. And then He's nearly down in one round. Okay, and then the body. He would have.
If I growl, your fight is futile.
Amazing. 9. Boy, oh boy. He's stunned as well. He's not going to be able to take a turn next turn from the amount of stun you did to him. And that was 30 minus 8 is 22, minus 11. Look at that. Holy smokes.
Wow.
So I'll put after stun. Quantum, what are you doing?
I guess I will then fly along here down to the ground. I'll stop flying after this.
Okay.
And then I will flash blind the guy running across the street towards us, Mr. Red and Yellow.
Oh, the guy who oversaw it. I love it. Okay, so there's no range modifier for it. Set your combat levels, pay your endurance, and then go ahead and make your attack. Yeah. Holy smoke. So 12 rounds, 12 segments of blind. He's blind until 4.7 of the next round. Or till the 5th segment. All right, so let's put... oof.
No.
I don't know, I'll put this goofy symbol on him. So he
I don't
is...
want him going anywhere.
So you zorch down to the ground, and what do we see? What does your blinding blast look like?
Yeah, there's just like a beam of white light goes straight in his face, and he's left going,
Okay.
On my
Then, Solitaire, what are you doing?
I will turn to the one on my left, and my eyes will flash again.
Love
I'll
it.
try and melt his brain.
Okay. Pay your endurance, set your levels, and then go ahead and give us an attack. And for those listening at home, we're not expressly mentioning that the players are shifting their multi-powers around. Just, it's a free action at the start of each turn to set your multi-power slot. So we're just not mentioning it. I'm saving myself one comment. So, okay, so then that is, another solid hit, 19. He is likewise stunned. He's not down, but he reels back from it. Stun means you need to spend your next round recovering, and you're at half DCV in the interim. All right, then the rat. He turns back to normal. He sees the were-jaguar tearing away at these things, and he sees the sorceress, and he turns his eyes to the jaguar, and he says in broken, whatever language it is, you're going to be able to understand it, sadly. He's going to try and seize control of your mind, jaguar.
Okay.
He says, slay her. So let's see here. His OMCV is a 7. Your
It's a 3.
DMCV is a 3. Oh, yeah. Boy. Okay, so I need a 15 or less to succeed on this. I did succeed. Let's see how much effect he gets for it, because that'll determine whether he's actually successful. I don't think you have any mental defense, right?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so then this will be otherwise full effect. Hypnotic gaze. 32, right? Manage this. What is your ego?
It's an 8.
Oh boy. Okay. All right, here we go. Mind control. Oh, he didn't get good enough to get you to attack. You're going to be basically struggling against his control, but he didn't get a result good enough to force you to attack Solitaire.
Okay.
Okay. So then it is Crusader's turn.
I shall do a similar kind of attack on the one that's next to me now.
Love it. Okay.
Do I get a recovery or?
Oh, at post 12. You can take a full round to take a recovery, but you do become minus.
That's fine. I don't think I
DC.
need to do anything to my sheet then. I think it's just.
Yep. You would be spending endurance for each of these too. I'm not sure if we've been.
I have been doing that. I'll do it again.
Yeah. Perfect.
Recovery now paid.
Okay.
I could have just clicked the button, couldn't I? Okay, let's go.
Solid 45. Wowzers. All right. That. Now that you know, you just need to dig deep and hit hard. So that's 37. So this one is likewise stunned from that big hit.
Okay.
Even though he's not down. Wrong color. What do we see as you ring the bell of this one?
Okay, I think it's a sort of it's a wheelhouse kick, actually, sort of thing that sort of smashes the side of his head and knocks him down.
Okay, then Jaguar, you can make a breakout roll. That is an ego check. There should be on the core tab.
On the core tab.
Yeah, should be next to ego. There's a ego roll.
Count as do I do that? Is that a reaction or is that
reaction? Yeah, you automatically get a chance to try and break
right.
free. I don't know if it's at the start of the turn or.
Oh, is that good?
That is really good because you would have got a penalty for his effect, but you beat that by 5, which I think is good enough to shake off his power. And I'm just going to check. Here you go. Right, breakout rolls. Completing, instant content, effect rolls. Break free, here we go. Every time I see that break free, I immediately get fucking Queen caught in my head. Without fail. Here you go. I think now you have your full turn.
Okay.
Yep. So you shake this off and you realize he just tried to get you to murder Solitaire.
Yeah, I do growl to Solitaire. He's trying to get in my head. It has not worked. I can't
Nice.
get it. Can I? I think I can get
These two are stunned. Anyone with a yellow dot on them is stunned currently.
I wonder if I can get to the rat. So I was trying to figure out.
Well, you can leap 12, right?
Yeah, he's like 16.
Oh, he's too far away.
I can't push it, right?
You could. Yeah. You could spend 10 endurance, which would give you an extra. That would give you enough if you spend 10 endurance flat to the earth. Leap over?
Yeah, I'm going to leap over and say, I guess I know the rat. Don't I know the rat? Haven't I?
You know of him, yeah. You guys have heard. He's a notorious Romanian gangster.
I've never met him, have I?
No, not yet.
Oh, he's okay. So,
okay.
Right.
So if you want to do,
we meet at last, rat.
Do you wish to do move by or move through? Yeah. Move through is harder to pull off, but it does do more damage. He's going to be a little more competent than the other guys, so to judge whether how hard he'll be to hit.
I'll move by.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. So I'll tell you that. Let me take the 10 off manually.
Manually, yeah, from the character sheet. The token. This is the one game where the tokens don't track back.
Pay endurance.
I mean, not the one game, but there's plenty of games where the character sheets are broken, but this one specifically breaks the character sheet if you try it that way. Oh man, nice roll. Okay.
Actually, not
and
so
7.
Yeah.
Okay, that is 3 gets through. Look at this. So. You manage to claw across his face, and he pulls back. You've bloodied the rat, and he would have taken 3.
Not that much time.
No, I was trying to calculate his stun that he would have taken. 9. Didn't take any stun, but and then let's see here. Quantum, you're up next. What are you doing?
I will just blast the guy to the northeast of me.
Okay.
So let's go do that.
What kind of blast are you using?
The full blast.
You got it.
And let's see what that does.
Solid hit. Wowzers.
Ouch.
Okay, so that is 35 that gets through, so that's 17 damage. That is enough to stun him. Hey, and then give us a 2d6 roll. That's a pretty good body roll. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. He sent sprawling back with the force of your blast. The thugs. Okay, so I got a whole bunch that are stunned. I'm going to do them last so I don't accidentally go with somebody. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's going to try and move by. What's your DCV currently?
Currently is now 10.
10. Holy shit. All right, so it's 10 plus 7 is 18 minus 10 is 8 minus 3. I need a 5 or less to hit you. Does not manage to hit you. And likewise, does not manage to hit you.
Okay.
This guy falls. Hits the ground. Quantum, would you give us a 4d6 roll, please? But he's not substantially injured by it. That's all my unstunned guys. I'm just going to get this fella off the table here, which means I'll recover with the rest. And then it is once again Crusader's turn.
Oh, there was this one guy that Quantum knocked back, though. Back here.
Oh, yeah, right, the bat. Well, let's see, 1, 2, 3. She's going to come down and swoop down into her, still in bat form. And that guy has been stunned this round, so he doesn't get to go again. That's it. Crusader, what are you doing?
Chiseling away, I think, is the answer. So spend my endurance. Go to combat. No, go to powers. Same attack.
Remember, you could do that multi-attack.
Oh, okay.
Right, because you've got that rapid attack ability.
It's
if you're feeling
somewhere.
that you're doing well, you can stack that with your maneuvers.
Okay, I'll try that. Go on, why not? Is that the fast strike thing at the bottom?
No, the
is that a power?
Actually, I really don't know. I can't remember. It's one of the martial strikes. Fast strike. Can you go to combat? Let's see the combat tab.
Yep.
Let's see.
Go martial maneuvers.
No. That one just means it's a quick. Like you see, +2 OCV, +2 damage class. It's like a rabbit punch. It's getting in there and hitting with a little. It's maximizes its accuracy at the expense of some of the other potentials. So, but what we'll do, because the sheet, it does actually fuck up if we do multi attacks. Go to situational modifiers and hit -2 to OCV.
Got it.
Okay. And then, you can, if you want to adjust your skill levels, you can do that. Otherwise, give us 2 melee attacks.
Okay, 1.
Is it against the same guy you've been hammering at?
It's the one that's the one that's damaged at the moment.
Okay. So why don't you tell us what it looks like? You just did that swing kick the first time. How does he go down? Okay,
and now it's just a straight fist to the middle of his chest, which collapses from the power of it.
Yeah, and then your second attack.
Okay, I will take the one, I guess, to the north of me. Should we say?
You got it. Okay. Ooh, now that would narrowly miss, but you do have 2 hero points.
I'll spend one.
Okay.
Is that a reroll?
Just a reroll, yeah.
Okay, right. Yeah.
That is a solid hit with a whole bunch of damage. Holy smokes.
Yep.
All right, so that is
Might stun him.
41. Holy smokes. He is also stunned.
Yeah.
Crusader, Bane of the Undead here. Holy hell. Hey, Jaguar, you're up. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna single claw this guy.
You got it? Okay.
He's a little
And I
better than
think... let's see here.
Wow.
Yep. That is, yeah, huge hit. 17.
That's great.
And wowzer, 17 body. Okay, so that is... oh boy, 13. Look at
cats, rats.
this. Yeah. All right, and then that was 14. 13 times 3 is 39. 27 is 13. Look at that. Okay, that is, he felt that one for sure. Quantum, what are you doing?
I will do an armor-piercing blast at the bat who just landed.
You got it.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Gone. Then it is Solitaire's turn. We're doing Solitaire.
I'm going to try something new.
Love it.
That's because I haven't tried this one yet. I do have a Mystic Manipulation, which gives me telekinesis with a strength of 40. So I will try and sort of reach out and just slam the first one here into the second one and throw them both off the roof.
Love it. Okay, so that is a grab maneuver you're trying here with telekinesis. So you're going to be using, let's see here. All right. Let's see, if you go to your combat tab, okay, so it's got, the one thing that is unfortunate, it doesn't have your mental combat value listed here, although that might be what's, because your mental combat value is an 8. So if we go to combat, oh no, that should be working properly as long as it just the combat preview doesn't show it, unfortunately. Right, whenever you're ready, go ahead and give us click on your telekinesis. Nope, doesn't roll.
No, it doesn't.
Nope, it's displays. Okay, so then if here, you know what? Give me a second. I can set that up very quickly. If we go to powers. Telekinesis. Let's do this. An attack. Combat value. Oh, I need to click on edit. There we go. All right. And combat value is OMCV. It'll be, let's treat it as if it's blast. No. Effect. OMCV. Yeah, it's 70. Wowzers. That's good. Okay, I think we try that again. That might work now. There we go. Okay. Yeah, and use the correct combat value. So DMCV 10. Right, so then here, the way a grab works, you have grabbed hold of him. Your effect is a 52. It should be actually 8. Would you give us an 8d6 roll, please?
Oh,
Wowzers.
Oh, wow. That's
So the way we calculate this, we use it like as if it's a body dice. So everything that's not a 1 or a 6 counts as 1. Every 6 counts as 2. So that is 12 effect you got there. They would then roll their a d6 is equal to their strength, which is, I think, 30? No, 25. There's no fucking way I can resist that. So then if you... that would be a throw. Here we go, grab. And here we go, throwing damage. Give us another 8d6 roll, please. All right, so you've taken that one out. The other one goes flying over. The way that we determine how far you can throw him is the excess strength needed to lift him. With 40, that gives you 30 extra, which means, or 20 extra, which means, no, 30 extra. You can throw him 24 meters. Let's have that because he slammed into somebody.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically, where would you like him to land? It's in the middle of the street?
Yeah, just in the middle of the street, just away from here.
Give us another 4d6 roll, please. I'm going to apply this damage to him first. That's 20. Okay, that won't get through his physical defense, but 8 is 24. Actually, with the fall, so you have taken both of them out with this. So
Very nice.
right.
yeah.
Then the rat is going to go. Oh, he didn't care for that whatsoever, and you are nothing but sharp parts, Jaguar. Holy shit. He is going to transform into mist form. And let's use that for mist form, the little blob. And gonna... Actually, he can't... No, he hasn't attacked, so he can do that and then try to drift over the side and begin drifting in this direction. He needed to get the hell away from you. Vampire thugs! There are very few of these left.
Wow.
Hey, this guy is gonna try and get to Quantum. This guy's gonna attack Crusader.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna try and grab hold of you, Crusader. You're so kung fu-y. Just nothing but elbows and knees and shit.
That's
so,
right.
What's your DCV, Crusader?
It is currently 10.
10. He misses you. Tries to get a hold of you. There's like a bap, 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 and his hands are knocked away. Crusader, Quantum, what is your DCV currently?
It will be 8, but let me just double check.
8? There's no way I get. Yeah, so that's rolled a 15. So, then the other thugs are recovering from stun. This guy is still blinded. So he's just sort of staggering around. Oh, they have heightened senses, though, don't they? You know, they don't in their human form, but he transforms into a wolf. And he's going to make a seek. He's smelling because wolves have more keen senses. Then that's it for them. Crusader, what are you doing?
I'll do what I did last time. So I'll do that multiple attack.
You got it. So
endurance.
Yeah. So you pay the endurance twice for the 2 attacks.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, yeah. Each it's like the auto fire thing that Salter has.
Sure. In fact, I think actually I'm down a further 2. That's like that. Yeah. And the one at the top.
Yeah.
Then.
Ooh, one more hero point left, I think. We hit a DCV. Okay. Either of those can be re-rolled if you'd like.
I'll re-roll one of them then. I'll re-roll one that goes to the top.
Okay. There you go. That's good enough. All right, big hit. Another one down. What does it look like?
Great. Excellent. I think I actually kick him up the steps, and he flails up and out of camera shot.
Love it. Then Jaguar.
Jaguar, I think, might have to do a recovery. He's all these multi attacks and jumping around.
Love it.
He's gonna go. I point in the direction to Solitaire. He's turned to mist. I cannot harm him. I will take a breath.
Okay. So the way that to sort of strategize your planning of recoveries is it ends in the next segment. So nobody has actions on 11, so 10 is a good round to take that recovery because no one can interrupt it and hurt you while you're trying to catch your breath. Jaguar, you can click on a recovery once.
Okay.
Quantum.
I will go for the full-on blast against the wolf since he wants to play at that.
Okay. He's at half DCV as well.
Oof.
So that is solid hit. 42 is 36. So boy, oh boy, he is stunned as well. On top of being blind. All right, Solitaire, what are you doing?
I will step through the shadows to get closer to the rat.
Okay.
And I will try and mental blast.
Oh, hang on.
I will here.
I don't think. Remember, these are 2 meters, and because you're several stories up, I don't think you have line of sight to him from there.
You see gone.
Yeah, sorry, he fell over the side. He can't actually fly in the mist form, which is why he turned into a bat.
I thought so. I saw he was flying. And
so, I mean, it sounds like you misunderstood that. What would you like to do instead, then?
If I can't, I think she would still go there, but wouldn't. Then she'd do the full move, and so that she has sight of him from the edge of the building. Hopefully.
Love it. Okay, his turn. He is. What is his move?
Is he in mist or a bat?
Mist form.
Okay.
Bat is the blue dot.
Okay.
He's going to non-combat move as a cowardly patch of fog. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof, and he drifts all the way down the block. Crusader, segment 12, 1 away from recovery. What are you doing?
Okay. One opponent. I will. Can I change what I'm doing now? So I'm going to take up the -2 OCV.
Okay. Do a single attack.
For one single attack.
Yep. You can attack twice if you choose to, the way that Jaguar did.
It's what, sorry, Mike?
Sorry, you can attack the same target twice if you like. I'm not sure if that, or if you're warned off it from those 2 bad rolls last time.
No, I think no. Let's try. It's more fun. I'll put that back in.
Okay.
I'm going to have to go down 4 on that, which brings down my endurance.
Okay.
And then I go back to this. No, there. And right, first attack.
Solid hit. That is 26.
And second.
Oh, big hit as well. That's another one down.
Nice.
What does it look like as you take this last one, engage with you down?
It's a flurry of blows, Matrix style, which sort of with fists flying all over the place.
Love it. All right, he is down. Jaguar, you've caught your recovery. What are you doing?
I don't know. Solid. I don't know if we're going to be able to go after him, and I can't harm him anyway in that form. So I think Jaguar's going to help her teammates over here. I think I can non-combat jump 28 meters. So I'll jump. I can't attack him, but I'll jump to there and
Okay.
run, and then yell, "Run!" Like,
Love it. Jaguar just lands down out. Oh, did you? Oh, there you go. So you will be at half DCV, but you can make a presence attack.
Okay, that was the hope.
Nice. Let's make the presence attack a. What is your presence attack base right now?
It says 3.5 D6.
So why don't you give us a
+1? I think because of the Jaguar. So.
Oh yeah, because of frightening form. So 4. Why don't you give us a roll of 8d6, please?
Okay.
And we'll add 3 to the result.
Oops. You see advanced roller. Oh, I can just add the 3 here.
Yeah.
Not that great.
That is okay. So you growl and land. There's no immediate reaction from him. Quantum, what are you doing?
I will do the penetrating bolt against the blind stunned dog.
Okay. So he's at half DCV right now. Holy shit. 16. Wow. Yeah, that's a solid hit. And if it's penetrating, it'll be 29 that gets through. He's unconscious. Okay. Solitaire.
I think she will try and not let the red escape. She will step through the shadows.
Okay.
But do the full move.
Nice.
Yes, sure.
Ooh. She's on fumes right now. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Looking for that last segment 12 recovery. The rat in mist form is going to drift over to here and down into one of the open sewer grates. Vampire thugs will I think whether due to the presence attack or not, they are both shifting into mist form and getting the hell out of here. So, or trying at least. This one will drift down the block to a sewer grate and go down into there. There we go. And this one is, I guess, going to drift over here on 2, and then through the door, and then inside. But Kev, hold on. Did you expect us to use our imagination to figure out what's like inside that building? No, guys, I got you covered.
Magic.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So then that is our post. That's the end of segment 12. Everybody gets a post segment 12 recovery for free. And then Jaguar, there's just this one left that's in sight right now. Why don't we figure deal with him, and then we'll take our mid-session break. So what are you doing, Crusader?
Oh, where is he? Oh, he's in there.
He's gone inside the building. Looks like it's an office building of some kind.
Oh, I think I'll follow him in.
Okay. You will have to break through a window, but I think, what is your strength?
Oh.
20. So I think it would take your action. You're not super strong, so you're not. It would take basically your action. You'd be able to move half of segment to get in there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. I'll just.
So position yourself. Whatever half your running is, you can position yourself anywhere within there.
Okay. My running is
18 meters. So it'll be 9.
9.
So I guess 4 hexes can go. And Jaguar.
I think Jaguar is going to probably he's going to check up on Solitaire, run. Probably, I guess I'll just run in the direction.
Yeah, if you did a non-combat run, that's 40. So you can move 20 squares or 20 hexes.
Okay. So 14, 30. What is that?
That's 19.
At least I can get in sight, right? Not there.
Yeah, like if you wanted to cut the angle a little bit, you could even get to right there.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Just
so you go racing off.
Yeah, just
Quantum?
to make sure, like, the rat didn't double back.
Yeah. Quantum?
Well, do I have line of sight to this guy through the window?
He probably has a substantial amount of cover, and he is in mist form right now.
I was just going to see if my blinding light might do anything to the mist or not.
You don't know. There's only really one way to find out.
Well, let's give it a go then.
Okay. So his cover will boost his DCV a little bit, but whenever you're ready.
Let's pay my end. If you don't try, you never know.
Flash! That is good enough.
Wow.
And he has visual senses in that form. So once again, your light, you see the mist recoil from it. Solitaire.
So here, Jaguar approaching and will just sort of point towards where the rat has appeared down into sewers and say, the rat went into the sewers.
Right there.
Bloody mist form.
Okay.
And then she will run towards the entrance and just sort of realize she can't quite. Yeah.
The rat is continuing to scurry like his namesake off through the things. I think I'm going to move his token. Oh, you know what I'll do? Here we go. I got it down here. I'll remove him from the turn order because he has fled. Okay. Then Vampire Thugs are up next. So this guy actually turns back to normal form and is staggering away from you, Crusader. And he stammers out in broken English, "You traitor! Traitor! You traitor to master!" Crusader.
So I just say I'm awfully sorry, and I hit him.
Right at. He's at half DCV.
Okay.
You could spend 10 extra endurance to add plus 4 damage if you wanted, because you could boost your strength by two extra damage.
2 extra damage.
So it costs 10 endurance.
Yeah, to increase your strength by 10, which would give you 2 extra dice of melee damage.
I'll do that.
And I think there's a place in the sheet where you can put.
And that's is that an offensive strike?
That is, if you're doing any maneuver, it'll work with. If you're doing an offensive strike, then that's an extra, like, plus a lot. If it's 4 from the maneuver, 2 from your combat, or 1 from your combat skill levels, and 2 more from the strength. So,
okay.
Let me see here. Is there a place on the sheet for the extra damage class? I think you're gonna have to roll that extra 2d6
there's
separately.
One
but
here. Oh no, that's set. Okay. Okay. Well, let's just see if I hit him, shall we?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have not set this quite right, but let's try it.
Go.
Oh, did that work?
No. Didn't. Did you put a plus sign somewhere?
Oh, have I? Don't think so.
Okay.
Let's try it again. There you go.
There you go. Oh, 12. So give us another 2d6 roll.
2d6. another 8.
Wow. Okay.
60.
That is. Let's hear.
Wow.
52.
60.
Yeah. Why don't you tell us narratively, how do you take this guy? If you're intending on taking him out, that one sends him reeling back. And I want to emphasize, these things are unnaturally tough. So, like, a hit like that would not only have... actually, give us a 2d6 roll, now that I think of it. Because you got 15 body on that. You may be able to take this guy out with a single... Yeah, so you also knocked him back 12 meters. So with a solid hit, you smash him and leave him embedded in the wall and unconscious.
And as I do that, all the computer monitors all go blue screen of death.
Yeah. It's 1963, so I mean, like, it's all the real...
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it comes out. And that brings us to the end of the fight, guys. So Solitaire, sadly...
I guess I catch up to her and look down, look at the sewer grate.
And what you find is every one of those unconscious forms, they just sort of dissolve into mist as well. The ones that weren't killed outright. Guys, first, everyone gets another hero point, so you'll have, if you haven't spent any, you'll have 3.
That one, so I've got 2.
And I'm just going to clear our initiative tracker here.
Can I have a recovery, please?
Yes, and you can hit recovery until you're up to full endurance and full stun once again. I'm not sure if anyone took any actual damage. But then I'll bring us back to the street. You are confident. I guess before it does that, before they fade away, does anyone wish to do anything to them? There's that, you know which one. The wolf is the one that was listening in, seemingly.
Do we know how to capture these guys? Or do we have to render them totally unconscious, or we can't?
Yeah, I've got one in a wall here.
But they turn to mist, right?
Both Quantum and Solitaire would know that, like, a wooden stake seems to immobilize them, because you guys did that before.
Anyone got a wooden stake?
Got this chopstick with that character.
So Jaguar is superhumanly strong and has incredibly sharp things. If there's a tree, like we see in here, he could...
Do it quick.
Yeah, he'll tear a tree out. Tear a tree out and...
Yeah, give us a dex check, Jaguar. See if you scramble and get to it fast enough before this wolf disappears. Yes, you can!
Wow.
Beautiful. So while the others have escaped, the one that was listening in seems to be in your custody, and you did not see enough time. Crusader, you were keeping an eye on it the whole time. He did not have enough time to communicate to others.
Right.
So the rendezvous tomorrow at noon should be safe.
Should.
And there is just a question of what to do about the rendezvous this evening. So why don't we take our mid-session break belatedly now, and then we'll talk about how you guys wish to spend the rest of your evening. So for those listening at home, we'll be back in about 5 minutes. All right. Double checking to make sure my freaking mic is unmiked. We had an issue with it earlier on the weekend. I had half unmuted for some reason, which was bizarre. Hey, everybody. Hope you're having everyone in chat. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday afternoon or evening, depending on where you are. I guess potentially Monday morning. Let's see. You guys have chewed through a number of enemy forces now. Okay.
Crusader's got a flask of tea, and he's having a tea break. He's British.
It's my brother-in-law was from Stockport, outside of Manchester, and that's why I know about the junior guy does the tea thing.
Yeah, stop far from me. Stockport.
Well, okay, nice. All right. So, I didn't transfer the hero point thing. Didn't transfer over from the tokens because I forgot to warn you guys. Ooh. I was a little worried about how many vampires, the lesser vampires I had in there. I really had no reason to worry. Yeah, it's handled that really, really well. Okay.
It's quite interesting playing a game which you don't know, and I've got no idea comparatively how I as a character,
yeah,
so I just go with the narrative, but it's fine.
Absolutely. No, and it's like with any high moderate to high complexity crunchy RPG, it's a matter of like that judgment call only comes from seeing how it plays out at the table, right? So but you guys did awesome. All right, so with this staked wolf, you can imagine, you can hear the sound of the Podisai that are approaching. No doubt there's been someone has called the police in the middle of this dark Berlin street, but it's probably only like that fight was over in the span of 2 rounds. So that's about a minute and a half of violence at most. So what are you doing now? 5 hours until you meet, if you are going to meet them, until you meet your whoever the mist form person was, and 17 hours until you meet with, what's her name? Ms. Grant. What are you guys doing?
Do we know where we're meeting at the Midnight Rendezvous?
The Midnight Rendezvous, yes, it's another park within Berlin.
That's the one with Adam, right? We're going to meet Adam.
Yes.
It's a trap, or it's a potential ally, or a mix of both.
And then
we should take this wolf back to headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he didn't tell anyone what he overheard or anything. No radio on him or anything that he could have told.
No radio or anything on him. What you find though in if you stake him, I imagine he's going to turn back to his normal form. I'm calling him a wolf, but I think it's the normal form, which means you could search his pockets and clothing, and you would find the basically the same stuff you did from the others. There's like there is some. I do not know what the East German currency was. I don't know if it's a mark or not. Does anyone know? I mean, anyone here? I mean, obviously somebody knows, but it's one of those mysteries of the ages.
Yeah, I think it was just like the East German mark as opposed to the
Okay.
West German mark, right?
Yeah, and then they also have that Romanian currency that you had found on the other guys that attacked you in the alleyway. So if there was any question as to whether these are part of the same, one thing that does stick with you, Crusader, is that word that they used. There is something that is... I'm not sure why that sounds familiar to you, or at least you're not.
Right.
But it is definitely a word you are familiar with.
I'll obviously I'll try and repeat it as best I can to others.
Sure.
Does this word mean anything to anybody? It means something to me, but I just can't think what it is.
It was cruciatul.
Cruciatul? It's not crucified, is it?
Cruciatul.
Cruciatul.
My apologies to any Romanian viewers.
Yeah.
If you want, anyone have any skills that would be like history or anything like that? Maybe arcane lore? Santiago, you got a shit ton of skills here.
Oh wait, he looked at me, didn't he? It's not crusade, is it?
Cruciatul is Romanian for crusader.
Hey, crusader. He looked at me, traitor. That's why, yeah.
Yeah, I think Solitaire didn't hear that because she was too far away, but it's interesting that they called you a traitor to the master.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
do they know who? Does that mean the operation is compromised if they know who you are? They've getting access to some Excalibur files, I guess, and then when they ransack the listening post.
Close to crucified. Yeah, maybe. Traitor to the master. Cruciatul.
do you wish to wait for the West Berlin Polizei, or do you wish to just take the body away while you can and make your way back to the safe house?
I think probably just, I mean, there's no other bodies, right? Everything else is dissolved into mist. So I think so many questions about why we have a man stake through the heart. Yeah, I think we should not be here when the police gets here. It'll make the paperwork easier.
Okay. How do you want to get the body back? Quantum flyer, you could probably teleport it. You guys could bring it back to the safe house and then transport up the car that you've got. Although Prenderville may have taken that vehicle with him. What do you think?
Quantum, you happy to fly them? If not, I can teleport.
Oh, you're muted, James. Demo!
No.
Oh, am I muted? I will try and drag him then.
Okay. You will be able to do so. It's awkward, but because of the short distance, because of your speed, I think you'll be able to cover the distance quite easily.
And if I drop him. These things happen.
Yeah. The stake falls out.
I guess
then
I'll get 73 bus or something.
Yeah. So then the rest of you, how are you gonna flag a taxi? Are you gonna just make your way, on foot or by teleport? And then when you get back, what are you planning on doing next? Oh, now you're muted, Carl. Come on!
I'm going to soon get through this.
I guess Jaguar and Crusader are going to have to hoof it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you guys hoof it on the way back, and
I'll walk with them. I mean, it's short range teleport, so you'd have to do it with the Nightcrawler jump.
Yeah.
But I'll just walk with them.
Doesn't your non-combat speed, I think it's quite high.
It's 120 meters.
Oh, it's not. I don't know why I keep thinking it's higher. Gee, sorry. I keep imposing higher distance. All right, so are you going back to Santiago form again then, Jaguar?
Yeah, it's probably less conspicuous than.
Okay. Then it probably takes you, if you're going to be walking, if you're just walking, it may even take like an hour to get back, just because you're walking across a not insignificant amount of the city. Anything you guys discuss on your way back? Quantum, you're definitely getting back beforehand, which means do you wish to do anything with his body as well?
I guess take him to the morgue there and make sure the stake is strapped well up.
However you thought your trip to Berlin would be, Quantum, I imagine that a morgue that is slowly filling with staked vampires may not have been the way that you had planned the trip.
Nothing surprises a doctor.
We'll say you're going to check on the medical coma for your captor. And then, sorry, for the rest of you, the three of you, anything you discuss on the way back?
Has Crusader mentioned that they called you a traitor? Or just that they told you?
I will.
Okay.
Yeah, traitor to the master, Cruciatus. Which I seem to remember is possibly crusade, or I thought it was crucified, but it's one of those two.
So that you don't remember this, I take it?
I sort of look a bit shamefaced and say, I do have lapses.
I wonder if Solitaire can explore your memories. I don't know if that is a possibility.
It's not something I've done before. I can control minds. I've not delved into mind reading or. But yeah, I mean, as someone who's been trained and used by, the dark side.
I'm a bit broken. They mentally rebuilt me. There are shards and bits that don't quite connect. I sometimes get memories and I can't connect them.
Maybe Prenderville knows more?
Might do.
I assume you're not some kind of sleeper agent for the Master.
If I am, I'm still very asleep.
Yeah, they've not activated you yet.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sort of reassuring?
If I were you, I'd keep a good eye on me.
Well, maybe I will.
Good.
I'll keep a steak ready.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That'd be so cool.
What you could do as well is similar. If there is some sort of mind control thing that's imposing the block on his memories, you could potentially use your mind control to try and explore that. In the same way that you helped Quantum fight off the thing. Whether you want to do that streets of Berlin or whether
I think I will offer it. I will mention that to could try if there is some willful block on your memories, other than just maybe whatever damage you sustain. But if there's some willful, I could try and make you. I remember it'll be unpleasant, and I've not done this, so I don't know if it'll work or fry your brain. And the memories might not be something you wish to have. We could try.
It's a risk worth taking, huh?
But it could be helpful.
I think Crusaders probably. It's an interesting question of whether it's willful or not. I think part of him is just trying to. He's sort of relatively happy with the constructed self because it makes sense. But there's also a part of him that knows there's the truth of himself, which he doesn't necessarily not want to know, but maybe in a sense he does. He doesn't really want to know. And it's just simpler to think of himself as he is now. But given the situation we're in and given what's happened, he's probably going to have to just say, yeah, we're just going to have to find out.
Okay. Anything else you discuss on the walk back. That's a heavy thing to consider on the rest. But anything else you guys discuss on the walk back?
I do. Yeah, none of the other guys knew about the rat, right? I don't know if we mentioned him, but he was like a gang member that we had heard about.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe Crusader was brought up to speed on it or not. I imagine you were debriefed when you first arrived from from out country. So yeah, you knew that he was there, and this is the first time you've seen him in person. It's not unreasonable to think too, Santiago, like if they threw 10 of these guys against you and the rat, they may have thrown everything against you to try and whatever they were trying to do, whether they were trying to fight to protect the guy, to get away with it, but that isn't the case. They seem to have drawn you out and then thrown everything at you.
I mean, and they knew where the phone call would come into. Which is also something to consider. Either they followed us, or they're familiar enough with protocols, or
there was someone else who was there. The chill you felt up your spine. You did not see him, but so when you arrive back at the safe house, you guys, all three of you, make your way in. Doctor, what are you doing when they return? Are you still in the lab, or are you going to catch some sleep, get some food?
No, I guess I'll be wrapping up as they arrive. Welcome back. What's the plan?
Well, we're supposed to meet this Adam.
Midnight stroll in the park.
Yeah. Well,
for 4 hours to kill, give or take. No, 3 hours to kill.
We should definitely get there early. Stake it out. Make sure.
How far away is the park from where we are right now?
Probably no more than like half an hour. You'll have access to a car once again.
Yeah. And in distance, so more than 3.2 kilometers.
I don't think so, actually. Like the.
I'm
checking to see how. Oh, I've got a map.
A couple of miles, so that's going to be more than half an hour walk.
Let's see here. So here is.
Because of my new scrying site. Otherwise, I might preemptive.
Yeah. So here's our map of Berlin. What I was coming here for is to see how big. So it's 5 kilometers is about equal to 6 feet on here. So if you figure you're somewhere around, what's Tempelhof? I think you're around here. So how far did you say?
3.2 kilometers is my...
3.2 kilometers. So it's probably about there is your radius. So yeah. You could stop near there and then do it. Yeah, but does it have...
I'll wait till we get closer later.
Okay.
Yep.
Anything else you wish to do while waiting here?
Did you want to try the mind meld with
I guess, yeah.
Seder?
To Seder?
Might be better to do it now than messing up things when we need it. So yeah, you go ahead and see what you can find.
Okay. Give us a... I think we've set your mind control up to roll properly. So if you click on that power... 41. Okay. What do we see? And where would you do this in the safe house.
I guess Hugh's not come up with anything in the meantime.
Hughes returned, and well, I mean, he just you would have a chance to debrief with Prenderville as well. What do you tell him when you return?
I'll just say, I know I've had some sort of memory reconstruction.
Oh, you want to pull him aside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just say to him, look, you know, one of the vampire thugs said to you that I was a traitor to the master, and used the word crusade, the Romanian word for crusade or cruelty or crucifixion, something like that. And he seemed most definite. So, do you know, have you got clearance to tell me, is my placement here at all related to my past? The past that has been reconstructed away?
Give us a perception check, please.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm going to make sure the mic picks up my secret roll here.
Oh, damn it. No, it's not. Is it on core?
It's on core. It is, yeah, right at the bottom of the center.
Yeah. Oh, it's critical.
Okay.
It's critical. I make the roll exactly.
So he tells you, Saunders, there's nothing to worry about. Your past, while regrettable, is... I've reviewed your dossier, and there is nothing relating to the present that should concern you or cause you difficulty. These remote Romanian rabble are no doubt trying to prey on your vulnerabilities and doubts. That is all. You need not roll any further. He's lying through his fucking mustache.
Yeah, he is indeed. Okay. Well, at least I asked him. And I'm delighted to see that he's shit at it. I'll have to go to... Well, I say, well...
Did you prevent the Romanians from advising their masters?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
And tomorrow's meeting, do you still intend on this rendezvous this evening?
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to this guy. Is he the problem? Is he the problem? How do they know? I'll say to him, we're evaluating a number of options. We need to get this right, I say to him.
Kind of is looking at you over his glasses. I see. Keep me appraised.
Oh, yeah, I say, I will.
The others, how are they working out?
Everything's fine. Everything's going well. I sense we're going to have a really successful mission, and everything that needs to be uncovered will be.
Kind of like you've got a good, almost full head on this fella, so he kind of looks good. Steady on then, Saunders.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely.
Then, and he will head on back to the work. I think. Can the others tell that? Well, I guess first off, how is Crusader feeling? Sam, how is Sam feeling after?
Not good. Not good.
So, what is the like? Can the others tell that you're feeling?
Disquiet, yeah.
Yeah.
I sort of have this. I probably come back into the room and I'm just looking sort of like really puzzled and uncertain. And I think I probably say to them, look, I could have this completely wrong. I'll make sure I can do this in private away from him. But I do wonder if Prenderville could be a problem. I can't be sure. He may just simply be trying to shield and protect me, but he is lying, and they do seem to know what we're doing a lot. And I hadn't considered it before, but I'm at least considering the possibility now, as you must, that it could be him. I don't know. He may not be, but I think it's clear there is some connection between me and what's happening here. And so, Solitaire, I'm going to have to ask you to do what you can, and let's just see what happens.
Where do you guys go to do this, and who all is going to be present?
If we can go out of the way somewhere, just another room if we can.
Yeah, I think we should have a doctor and someone who's strong enough to restrain you present in case this goes south.
Yeah,
I
suppose it could, couldn't it?
Today.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, you might want to. Do you want to sort of tie me down or something?
No.
No. All right. Let's just see what happens then.
Yep.
Okay.
So I guess you want me in Jaguar form, Solitaire?
How quickly can you transform? It's just almost instant, right? Or
I think it's like a half phase, yeah.
yeah. I'm up to you, Santiago. I think it's. I mean, hopefully this will just be a little bit of a
Right.
headache and some new memories rather than.
Yeah, let's hope so.
No, Santiago, I'm more deductive than the Jaguar, so I'd rather hear, listen, and see what's going on.
Yeah.
And then switch if you need to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll crack my knuckles to Santiago.
Okay.
Tell us, Crusader.
So, lights are turned down, just single lamp
I'll lay
is...
out some sedative stuff, some things,
Okay.
a stake, a hammer.
Nice.
Silver.
All right. I guess importantly, are you finding a place with a window or without?
No windows, no mirrors, I think, right?
Yeah.
No damn mirrors.
Okay. So I think it's like maybe one of the records rooms in the center where you guys have got everything set up. You push the sliding things aside and you got yourself set up in here. Solitaire, what do we see as you get ready to plumb the depths of Crusader's memory?
I think Solitaire will be sitting across the table from Crusader, just sort of lean forward, and her eyes will sort of turn black, and then Crusader's view would sort of like plunging into a black hole, as without saying the words, her voice in his mind would just say, "Remember, remember, remember, remember," as he sort of falls into this pool of darkness, and then hopefully remembers, and his brain doesn't melt.
So, the two of you, because comics are a visual medium, I think we would see the two of you manifest in a plane of black. And, in fact, I think I can... Kev, did you do the right thing? You did! Way to go, buddy. I set up the default settings properly.
Plan comes together.
Yeah. So we would see, let me actually just bring everybody over here. Utter blackness. Except for some strange little square things that look a lot like you guys. Oh, yeah. It's going to find the image I need. Yes, here we go. Crusader, how are you feeling as you are plunging further down into your memory? Is this something you've been looking forward to, or is this something you are fearing?
It's something that I am slightly fearing, because we are very much our memories. And I'm kind of conscious that who I am is currently a constructed form.
Yeah.
So on one sense, I'm afraid, but in another sense, I am curious to understand a bit more about who, or indeed perhaps what I am.
what do you think the memories are that you would plunge past as Solitaire is going down? Your most recent memories of your life as a super agent of Excalibur.
Yeah,
and less the missions I'm concerned with. If you want to talk about those, that's cool too. But I'm concerned. I'm not concerned. I'm interested in what your regular life is like. Do you have one?
Yeah. So I think I would. It would probably be The Shining. You know, in the car with the sunshine on the, and with Sally.
Nice. What do you call it?
Peace and away from everything, and kind of like an escape.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably what you go through to get through the other side.
And it's the shattering of that light and everything that leads you into this blackness. And while the two of you are in this for a time trying to find something, you would, maybe sometimes think that there would be barriers set up where it would be like a fortress, metaphysically or metaphorically speaking, that you were trying to break through to get in. But in this, it is utter blackness where you're trying to find anything. And it is breathing, the sound of heavy, what's the word I'm looking for here? Not inhalation, respiration, I guess. And you can see a memory manifest. And Crusader, you saw this when your mind was touched before.
Mm-hmm.
And the two of you can hear a voice speaking. Samuel. Tu esti cruciatul meu, Samuel. And you can understand this, Crusader.
I think I would probably murmur this mentally, if I can, to relay it to Solitaire. As you experience the memory, I relay the meaning.
So I've whispered to you.
Yeah. You are my Crusader, Samuel.
And I'm going to give you one more word. I will leave you to reveal.
Harker.
Those of you familiar with the novel of Dracula will, of course, recognize that name.
So Harker was the name of the guy that was fleeing with the attaché originally, right?
That was the name that was given to him, yeah.
Yeah.
His real name was a Romanian name. I don't know if you... Oh, it was reported, yeah, in the cable. Apostol Sola. But of course, in Dracula, Jonathan Harker is the solicitor sent to deal with the Count.
Right.
And his wife became a fixture of that novel as well, and a focal point of interest for the Count.
So is he saying, well, I don't know, I guess you'll have to tell us when you come out of it, or a Solitaire, or we can hear him muttering this, right?
Yeah, and the two of them are in darkness. And I think if you try to remove yourself from this, either of you. Solitaire, this is something you've done, I imagine, at least at some point before. You're not able to immediately withdraw. And you can hear a voice now in a language both of you can understand.
I see you down here, daughter of the Scholomance. Have you brought me this fire? The fruit of my darling Mina.
There is something else in here with you.
And Quantum and Jaguar in the real world will see Solitaire sort of start twitching slightly and going paler and sort of sweat beading on her forehead. Like,
yeah, and if you're tracking the heartbeat rates, Quantum, you can see that both of them, their heartbeat rates are accelerated. I think that's probably the most cumbersome way of me saying their heartbeat is up, but...
Should I shake him out of it? Let's try to wake him up. I'll get to Crusader and try to shake him to wake up.
Okay. You shake and there doesn't seem to be a response from either. There is a man who suddenly appears and standing with you. And while an illustration will not communicate it as much, his eyes are black and bottomless pits.
Oh, here in the...
Cool. In the dreamscape.
Okay.
And Crusader, you've seen this face before, and you know it to be a lie. Do either of you say or do anything? He turns to you, Crusader.
Have you returned to me, Cruciatul?
I'll say to him, I cannot return to a lie.
Is it I who lie, or those who give you false names, and those who bend you to their purposes?
I have new truths that I must follow.
Yeah. Then you lost daughter of the Scholomance. This Wastrel, his blood is too close to that of his grandfather. But your training, your education is incomplete. I am the master of the Devil's School. I can teach you so much more.
He steps towards you and puts his hand out. And at your core, you know that this image is likewise a lie.
Think Solitaire will summon whatever training she's had and try and repel this. And so shout, I've cast off the darkness once before. I will not return to it, and just sort of unleash all of her mind, her like whatever power she was trained by her former cult. Just try and make him go away.
All of that unleashed will strip away his illusion.
Yeah.
Then you make an enemy of the devil. I will come and crush you all. You will bleed. And you will bend to me, Crociatul.
The two of you awaken. And you are back in the room. Santiago is shaking you, trying to awaken you.
I'm back.
Well, that went well.
Yay. I kind of preferred the way it was before.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
So what did you learn?
I learned that I am a servant of, well, whatever we describe it as. Nosferatu
Was a servant.
was a servant. A crusader for his cause. My name was Harker.
Like in the book?
Samuel Harker. Like in the book. If you know the book.
Well,
then yeah.
Jonathan Harker in the book. But
Yeah. Well, they were close. Or I was
Then,
close.
Solitaire, you can feel the lingering presence of the dragon. And Santiago, oh, you're not in your jaguar form, so you would have, because you would have smelled it otherwise, because of the magic sense. But I think then with that revelation, guys, that brings us to the end of today's session. So for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us. Hold on, let me get us back to our, I think it's here. Nope, wrong one.
Nope.
Right one. Okay. So for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for chapter 5 of our Dracula Dossier Champions mashup, 4 Days of the Bat. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the mini adventure, or the game we're playing, either of them, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. There's also a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where we have channels dedicated to champions, as well as most of the other campaigns and games we run the channel. The character sheets for these characters are available over there as well, if you're curious what they look like. There's also a link down below to our friends. Oh, we also have, I should say, channels dedicated to most other games we run on the channel. There's a terrific, helpful, knowledgeable, and friendly community over there. You're more than welcome to join us. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an incredible selection of new role-playing games, board games, and card games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs. If they don't have something in stock you're looking for, you can put it on a want list. They'll send you an email when it comes in. And if you make a purchase of $10 or more through their website, be sure to enter the code MUSER10, all caps, all one word. It's listed in the description down below. It'll save you 10% on any purchase of $10 or more. That is not going to be active until the 21st of November, because they're having Noble Knight has their winter sale continuing for this next week. After that, from November 21st through to the end of 2025, that discount code will work. And if you're listening to this after 2025, come back to one of our more recent videos. You'll see what the current discount code is there. The last thing I will say is an enormous thank you to our super agents. So Carl, James, David, and Graham, thank you so much for playing today, guys. Congratulations on unveiling the threat behind this that we all see all coming.
Yeah.
And for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us. We hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our super agents are uncovering as they are simply trying to complete their job in Berlin. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.